Well, hey, it's Bruce Latch. We're down at Timeless Arts Refinishing, Grand Rapids, Michigan, 616-453-8309. Check out our website at www.timelessartgr.com. I almost forgot my own website there. Anyhow, today we're just gonna, we're doing these, come on, all those close. We're doing this, this was a custom built cabinet for a customer here, and somebody did a really nice job on building these cherry doors. And this is the color they wanted in. The cabinet was just made out of Formica, but it looks like a cherry color. So we're gonna just give you a little brief showing you how I gun shade this to achieve getting something like this. It's already been sealed up with 2 coats of clear and sealer sanded, and I want to be shading it with some cherry. And I'll get it pretty close to color, but I've already done the back sides yesterday, so I'm going to get this real close to color, and then tomorrow I will flip the back side over again and get that dead on, and then today I will, and the following day I will finish that up. So, well, first gun I got is my shading gun. And I'm going to be shading in the lips, around in here, and around these edges in here, and along with up here. But it's always important as you're shading to make sure you get the edges well too. And you got to be careful because you don't want your shader to crawl. That's what I'm doing here. You can cut it out with a couple coats of clear, lock in the shader. What was that? Shaking that? Shanna, turn the air off, will ya?
Donna, can you turn off the air compressor?
Shanna, turn off the air compressor.
Donna, turn off the air compressor. Thank you.
Come on in a little closer, boys. Okay, so we're wondering why are we shading instead of staining something? Well, there's lots of reasons. First off, there's tons of furniture in here, and it's virtually impossible to achieve all these colors with just stain. The other thing is for control. When you wipe some stain on something like this, it bites in certain areas. Some areas is real dark, other areas is not. So by sealing the wood and sanding the wood first, I can control my colors and keep everything to match. Like I said, this is, bring that out closer. So you see we're still a little on the light side, and I understand that. And there's a reason for that, because I don't want to put too much color on it at one time. So we've got a couple coats of shade on here and a couple coats of pre-cat over here. And everything will get to this point, and then I'm going to line them back up again and go to the back side and start with that again, and I'm going to get the back side to my color. But at that point I'll do both doors at the same time. I'll do there's two smaller doors that are about from here to there, and there's two long doors. So once I get the two small doors done on the back side for the second time of shading and getting to color, I'll take one of the small doors and I'll line up the two of these and lay these up, back side, and match the color to the small door. So everything is the color, and that's the reason why we like the shade down here. So just like this little piece right here, we just did in that little table leaf right here. We had Repcolite try to match some stain up for us for this, because it's a really dark, cold color. And the thing is that when you take something down to a place and you want some stain, it's real easy to smear some stain on here and just leave it nice and heavy, and say, oh yeah, there's your color. But in the real world, when you're refinishing a dining room table, you can't mop a big bunch of heavy oil-based stain all over the top of a table and expect it to look good, because it just don't look that way. So the problem you have when you're buying a stain is that, yeah, you do have the basic color, but it's not deep enough, So we stained this, and then we sanded it. After we sealed it, we glazed it, and then we came back with a cold brown shader and nailed the color on this piece for the customer. So, and here's a couple more pieces that go with that job. A baseboard molding right here, and crown molding up there. And these pieces are going to be next. I just got to do the other large door yet, and then everything will be the color. So, yeah, we're just showing you what goes into something like this. It's not like taking a great big dresser like this and stripping it. See the dresser like that, and stripping the dresser down, and refixing all that. But they are a lot of work in something like this, because it's a big, awkward piece, and you got to rack it someplace. A lot of time goes into it, and you got to be careful too that you don't end up slopping stuff up on the other side of it too. So, but yeah, we'll just give you a little update on how this stuff is done down here when you're custom finishing doors that are built for a cabinet at home. So thank you, and have a good day.